Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from the Superdome. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, 18. Cougar 19. Go check. Go check. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now they'll change things up.
39-yard line.
60 average. 60 average. Panther 11. Panther 11.
2nd and 6. That's complete to DK. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup at 32 on the catch and run.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Let's get there. Sense of urgency. You got to stay on. Let's have a sense of urgency. Let's go.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Kennedy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Operating from the gun, Kennedy. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Beautiful fake. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
On the handoff, Watson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a gain of a yard there, and now will be 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Kennedy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think this is more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go, set.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand.
Pat the 60.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. Warriors 70. Go.
2nd and 1. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 2.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's able to plow forward out to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready, ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 88. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 1.
They tried to throw on second down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Come on, come on.
Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And even 50 receiving yards for him now in this first quarter alone, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
70 Lions. Go.
Off the option, here's Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd down, they go back to Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Street, street. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Kennedy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Kennedy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete.
Complete to number 22.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Back to throw again. Finds his receiver, Watson. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and goal.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. A run, it's Watson. And he will score! Touchdown, Titans! A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have cut it back within a score.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Kennedy. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
The screen pass.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
First down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run with Gibbs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come up in a 2 tight end look here.
Come on. Check. 60 Bison. Check. Hurt. Cowboy 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The kicker
A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
21, Titans 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Kennedy. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A great return there of 22 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A wide ball here, remember. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Again, they go with Watson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That's another.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21
Another nice
yards.
play there. They've gotten down
First
into the
down,
red zone in no
Tennessee.
time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll run with Watson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw. Kennedy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
The kicker on for the point after.
From 8 yards out. And the Titans take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Makes the score Saints.
Point after,
41,
right down the middle. And
14.
they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Hall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
It's caught. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Looks like they'll move things around here. Gibbs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Titans, 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Back to throw. Kennedy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
Intended for number 29. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Makes the score.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. And once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
At their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
More yards.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another first and 10. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Cowboys.
They'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Rangers. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
1st and 10.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Check. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Kennedy. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 27 on the play.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Back to throw. Kennedy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Saints 35. Titans 17.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Kennedy. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Titans.
Complete to number 22.
A big play there. 71 yards. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. His speed limit's out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Titans 24.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
On the jump.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a pickup of 3.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go, shot. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70
We gotta switch it up.
They'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
So
line.
operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Second and 10.
60 back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Hurt. Hey, my man. Hurt. Right there, right.
Out of the game, they run it home. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. This now a 3rd and 4.
Hurt. Hawk 70.
On play action, they'll throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain an 11-point spread. And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Kennedy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
A gain of 10
and he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Watson. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're the thrower.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Liking 18.
You're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Bronco 80.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
A try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 42, Titans 32.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Off-play action. Kennedy. Now he's going to step up and run.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And 1 second remains. They just do spike it in time. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for New Orleans, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.